I started up your class.
Good. So really focus too. Sorry, I'm gonna wait till you catch the ball again. So when you're coming here, make sure you're bending them.
Okay.
I'm bending my knees with it and going, okay? So we wanna make sure that our knees are giving that nice bend, not just staying nice and still, because that, when we bend our knees, it opens our hips up just a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
So where are you facing your dad?
I'm side.
So make sure your feet are square to your dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's rude.
Good. Good. So you make sure you're not swaying back and forth this way. Instead of going side, just like horizontally, the vertical side. So coming up and down and over and coming through that way. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
right now you're kind of coming here and moving. Let me move back just a little bit. So you're moving your hands this way and your feet instead of staying stationary and just kind of coming here, boom, boom.
Is this is really for stretching your back kind of as your throat? Like,
Because your back and it opens up your shoulders forward.
okay.
Okay.
Can you feel it in here?
Yeah.
All right, so 3 more.
Okay.
Hey, Jake. Good boy.
All right, so go ahead and take a couple steps backwards, okay? And then you're just gonna slowly bend your knees and come through, all right? So make sure that you're not just twisting your back. I really wanna see that bend in the knee to kind of give yourself that extra, there you go, good.
Okay.
But like I said, remember, you're picking the ball up off the table, okay? So you're really coming back here and coming through. We don't wanna get in this habit of starting here, okay?
Yeah.
Good job. I know you're young, so it doesn't take you as long to warm up like it does an old lady like me. All right, so now I want you or your dad, whoever is in the spot to back up. I just want you to take a couple steps back, and that's when you're gonna start adding your foot into it. Now, I don't want you throwing as hard as you can, just kind of taking a step, pointing your glove, coming through, okay? Really
Yeah.
focusing on making that snap through, and kind of, you're coming to your front knee, okay? So you're just
Okay.
opening up, pointing, boom, snap into that front knee. To that left knee, that's what it should be. All right, so I want you to point that glove. So that's what we're gonna practice real quick too.
Okay.
Catch the ball, I guess. Okay, there you go. So right now you're tucking your glove too soon. This is one of my favorite things that Coach John teaches pitchers. So when you point, this gives you, you're pointing at your target, but then you can pull. So notice how my body, when I point and I pull, it gives me that much more, I guess, like push. I don't really know. There you go. Good.
All right.
Good, much better. Don't forget to snap that wrist, okay? That's why we do our wrist snaps. Snap at the top. I want to say awesome job for throwing in your mask, because if you play like that in a game, you need to practice like that, so good job. A lot of people don't do that, so good job. Good job. Now just kind of go until you're warm. If you want to get a little bit deeper throw, you can always add a few rainbow throws to get your arm nice and stretched out. But it's completely up to you. Whenever you're done warming up, we'll be good.
Oh, I forgot to point.
Yeah, it's like a point and pull, point and pull. That's what I always try to remember.
A few more.
Okay.
All right, I feel pretty loose.
All right, I'm gonna unmute you for a second. Okay, so now we will go into fielding. So what position do you play normally?
I play mostly center field and then some second base.
Okay, so would you rather work on outfield or infield today?
I like outfield better, but I need more practice with infield.
Okay, that's fine too. And we can do a little bit of both if you would like. We can warm up our gloves on both.
Yeah.
Just so you can see a couple drills to kind of do, which I'm sure you've probably seen them before, but we'll go over
Okay.
anyway. So the first thing we want to talk about with infield is obviously our stance, right?
Mhm.
So I might need you to tilt my camera down just a little bit so we can see that. But let me see your athletic second baseman stance here. Okay, so this is what's hard about being an outfielder and infielder at the same time, because, you know, in the outfield, we're here and we're ready where the ball is. But for infield, we want to be just a little bit lower, okay?
Okay.
Good job. So, and I want you to be on the balls of your feet. I can't see it behind your feet.
Yeah.
But you want to be on the balls of your feet like we talked about in our other Zoom classes so we can move side to
Yeah.
side, right? Good. So let me just see that. Good. Put your chest down just a little bit. You're kind of getting like, there we go. Nice. Good. So, and remember, this is just something to kind of go off by yourself. Is when the pitcher goes, so you can have that nice athletic stance when the pitcher's like getting ready to go, but as soon as the ball's getting ready to go on the plate, that's when you want to make sure that you're nice and low, right? And that's all about time on your part. However, whatever's comfortable for you. So what I like with me, the pitcher would be on the mound, I'd be standing there, she'd start her motion, I'd get here, and then as soon as she would go to release the ball, I was here.
Okay.
So like I said, that's all in how you want to do it. Since you have done this before, I just want to jump right into it. So we're just going to do ball hit right at you since you have awesome dad there to help us. So what I want to practice, I want 10 of each of these, okay? So I want you to get in position and just boom, popping your feet to come to here. Ball right at you. Boom, right here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You're doing like here.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Here we go.
Good. Make sure you're watching the ball all the way in.
All right.
Perfect. Good job.
Back up a little bit more.
That was funny. Okay, so on those, when they're taking a couple hops, so can I borrow one of you, please? Peyton or Connor? So on those, you're kind of letting the ball, so you're kind of letting the ball, I need something. Slow roller, you were kind of here and reaching and popping, which is great, but this is what I want you to do, okay? So if you're noticing it slow, I'm down, boom, I'm here, and I'm attacking the ball. You're attacking in your drills, thank you. If you're attacking in your drills, then you're gonna attack in the field, and you kind of get used to seeing the ball with you moving forward and it coming at you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so really work on attacking.
Okay.
Good. Because even in the softball realm of things, you can coach someone to be less aggressive, but it's hard to coach somebody to be more aggressive. So if you know, you're gonna have a coach that's gonna love that you're attacking the ball and they're like, whoa, we gotta slow you down a little bit, instead of being like, come on, Maddie, let's go. Come on. Good. Good. Nice.
Oh, sorry.
Don't apologize, Dash. Just got to learn to react to those.
That's right.
Okay, so you're letting your feet get a little narrow when you're fielding the ball because you're already trying to throw before you field it. Make sure you're staying square to the ball. So you want to come here, you field it, then I pop my feet.
All right.
Okay? Better. Good job. Good. Way to readjust to where the ball is. Good. Oh, totally missed that one because it glitched. So sorry. Good job. Take 2 more of those.
All right.
Good. Good. Do you need a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet it's very hot out there.
It is.
I for like 2 seconds and I was like, man.
Yeah.
My roommate too, we were going to walk sorry, I actually just got a text message saying that we have entered phase 2 in Maryland. Woo!
Hey.
My roommate just texted me, she said, nail salons, here we come.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. But we were talking about walking the dogs today. We were gonna walk them on our lunch break from school, and we stepped outside and said, nope. Because I have a Labradoodle, and my Labradoodle has not been groomed in almost 3 months. So he is a hairy mess and is hot. So that will
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, our dogs are hiding in the shade.
can only imagine. But it's crazy because her husky is blowing his coat right now. So that means he goes through stages where like all of his fur, pretty much like his undercoat falls out. So
Yeah.
it's like you walk outside and all of the hair, it's just like colors of the wind. But yeah. All right. So what we'll do next is we're gonna work on that glove side.
Okay.
So this will be fun. We're gonna do glove side and backhand, and then I have a drill for you to do that Dad will love because he'll trick you the whole time. Do you have one ball or two balls by any chance?
We have a bunch.
Oh, perfect. Okay, because you'll need two for the drill, so I just want to make sure.
Okay.
All right, so remember when we're working on our glove hand, we want to make sure that man, I feel like I can never see. So we want to make sure that we're opening the gate. See how I'm opening that side
Yeah.
foot? Yeah, it doesn't have to open, but we don't want to keep it flat because if we keep it flat, then we're gonna have to fight our hip, right? So we want to open it up and you can shuffle if it's one step, or it opens us up to come here and get in front. But what's the most important thing when we're moving side to side?
Stay on the balls of your feet.
Okay, that's one important thing. The other important thing is to stay
Stay low.
low. Good job. Because as soon as we come up, it's only harder for us to go down. And as a second baseman, you're gonna have to stay low coming through, and you might head over. So would you rather dive from this position or from this position? Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been there, I've done that. It really hurts to dive when you're standing straight up. I have hit my chest off the ground and been like, oh, that was not a good idea. All right. So let's go ahead and set up to where we are getting the ball on our glove side. Good, so yeah. I would even move over just a little bit. There you go. So start the same way, and then don't cheat. Go when he rolls the ball. Good. All right, now when you field, be quick with that. So field it still, pop. Pop those feet. Practice popping those feet as fast as you can. Good. That was very natural. Good job. Good.
You're good at second.
Yeah, glove side is your strong suit, girl. You have a very natural glove side, which is very happy. Good. So this is going to be real important when you're trying to get that ball that's in the hole between first and second, and you're getting deep in the back, and you're making that awesome play of getting the speed over there, doing a glove toss to the first baseman, getting that out. Those are always the fun ones. All right, go ahead and take 2 or 3 more because you are awesome with these.
Okay.
She's like, I'm so hot. Oh. Wearing that mask, I can only imagine. All right, so let's go on to our backhand.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna test you and see what you got. So I want you to stay low and come through the ball, okay? Let's see what you got. Everything looks good except one thing. And this is only gonna help with it. So when you're coming across the ball, I want you to come here and keep your glove on the ground. Right now you're doing the up and over, and that's gonna be to like traffic the ball, which in theory you would think would be easier, but it's not. All right, so you wanna stay here.
All right.
And stay nice and low. And you wanna feel the ball right over that foot, okay? So then you can funnel up to your ear, and then boom, you're already in the starting position. Yeah.
From here to here.
So from your position, just flip your glove over and go through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't give you enough. I was right at you.
So make sure you're starting with your glove out, not tucked, okay? So we're in the infield right now, so make sure that glove's out. Good. It glitched, so I have no clue what that looked like. Very sorry. You're good. Don't get anxious with these, okay? So with your glove side, you can always see the ball, so you feel like, oh, it's gonna fall right in. Do the same thing with your backhand. Be as confident in that, like, okay, I'm gonna get my glove there. Because what a lot of people do is they try to rush to that backhand, and then you end up overrunning it and tripping over it. So make sure, okay, I just have to get my timing.
Okay.
Much better. Good job. Good. Good job. Way to come up with that too. Woo, good job. Are you on concrete right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, oh, neat. All right, last one, and then we're gonna do our drill. Good.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be the drill. So, grab a drink while we talk about it. There we go. So your dad is going to have 2 balls, like
Okay.
so. Okay, 2 balls, thank you. And he is going to spin the balls like this. You are gonna be in your ready position. He will either toss it, boom, down the middle, right at you, boom, on your glove side, or boom, on your backhand. Okay, the purpose of this is for you to not know what's coming at you, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna have to react to that or where he throws it, okay? You're like, this could be scary.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Wait. Okay. I stand like here.
Yep. So you're gonna stand like he would just be throwing the ball right at you, and then you're gonna have to react to either he's gonna throw it to your glove side
All right.
or throw it to your backhand. Yeah, whichever one he decides. There you go. Good
Hey, you
job.
can flip it. I got it.
Good. Make sure you're staying on the balls of your feet.
Okay.
Good. Ooh, that concrete will get you sometimes. Nice. You do have the body of a center fielder, I will admit.
And a slap. Also the body of a slapper.
That is very true.
Nice.
Good. Good. Equal to that too. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Way to get there. I know you were trying to cut it off before it got off the concrete.
Good.
Good job. Let's do 3 more of those. So that's counting that one. Good. Last one. Best one. Good. Way to hustle to that. All right, grab your water bottle. She's like, I can tell she's like, oh my goodness.
That's good. We're gotta get ready. Practice is gonna start up again sometime soon, so we'll gotta get in shape. Summer's coming.
So that's definitely something to work on with infield is always doing the reaction drills. Even getting yourself a reaction ball is good. Just because sometimes when you do those quick drills, it makes you react to the ball differently. And especially if you're expecting it, it's good to expect the ball sometimes because then you can really focus on your skill. But then when you're testing your skill, that's when you want to do drills like that. There's another drill that you can do. If you stand in the middle and dad would roll the ball, you would shuffle over, get it, and then have to come back and shuffle over. So it's literally just kind of balls coming at you side to side, which we won't do that one today because it's a little hot outside. But just one drill that you can work on for outfield too is really just focusing on your drop steps. So just practicing coming here, drop stepping, being light on your feet, keeping that as an active skill, because that's something you always want to make sure that you keep your speed and things like that. But do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Okay. But yeah, so just do those drills, like really break down your fielding skills, because the more you break it down, the more it's put to the test is just going to happen. I will preach that day in, day out, that softball and baseball are muscle memory sports. And if you do it 100 times wrong, it's going to take 100 times of doing it right to fix it. So I know that a lot of these movements seem repetitive and not as fun and like stuff like that. But like I said, my college girls do exactly what you did almost every single day.
Yeah.
But that just, it makes them come into a natural movement. And let me tell you, I can't how many like thousands of ground balls I have taken like that. Like I can't even think about it. But yeah, so just, you look good though. You do have a natural glove side. That is for sure. So if you have a natural glove side, what does that mean when you're playing second base?
When it's like hit, I can make it farther if it's like close to the first baseman.
So where should you position yourself?
A little closer to second base.
Exactly. Good job. Way to be a student of the game. Know yourself, right? So you know that, I mean, it's depending on a lot of other factors, but you know that your backhand's a little bit weaker than your glove side. My backhand was, I knew as a third baseman, I needed to take just a half a step closer to the line because I had trouble getting there. But my glove side, I could open up and go. So it's all about knowing your body and knowing where to stand, what to do, and being a student that way too. But yeah. Well, thanks for being my first private Zoom class.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, and if you ever want to come in to Top Gun and when things are not as messy or things like that, we are open to the public. We do have private appointments. There's rarely ever more than 10 people here. So that's always fun. But yeah, just let us know.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool.
You're very welcome. Have a great evening.
Yep, see you for hitting.
Oh, yep. I will not be here tomorrow. I'll be Coach Kayla, but
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
all right. Sounds good.
Thanks
All
a
right,
lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.